Hello everyone, welcome back to my live stream. So you can wonder for a while, what the hell is this format? What the hell are you doing? What the hell is this camera? It's very simple. If you can read the title, you can already understand what I'm about to do. Today, and for the, I don't know, 1 week, I proposed me to a challenge. It was nice to you all. I think the chat's working, let me see. It is not. Now it is. Yeah. Chat of one of the platforms is there. I will search if I can put another chat to this. But direct to the point. What are you doing exactly? Why are you putting your hands into the camera? It's very simple. Let me just adjust this phone. It's a bit too loud. Now it is okay. What's that? Well, today will be, and this week will be, how can I express that? The last years of my life were been the absolute nightmare for me. A lot of things comes wrong. And the worst, it is probably all my fault. Not that everything that happened, no. But how I deal with everything. I'm not into the person who makes shit. I'm into the person who receives the shit. Always have been this way, and I had enough of this. I have enough of being blamed for something that I didn't, that I am not complice. I'm not Sometimes I'm not even aware of the thing. I had enough of being injustice, and I had enough of a lot of problems in my life. And I say that not as a victim, absolutely not. No, I refuse to be one. I say that as a sacred promise. I had enough of all of that. And I had enough of myself. So, I can show you something before I can start. I have a book. Is there? It is. I think the book is from the. That's the camera. It is beneath the camera. So after the. I don't want to adjust the camera because I like the way it is. It's capturing out the almost all the book. But I have a book. On this book, I write magical words. I can say in that form. What's that? When I face a challenge, it's important to me to do not give up. Anyway, I will not give up for the pain, for the suffering, or anything. So, when I'm in pain, I wrote what I have to remember every single time. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Again. And that work for me. For me, I'm here. But what's happening in my life, it's way worse than a simple challenge. And this will be my challenge of this week. The first of many. I had enough of my life. Now I want to change deeply inside. And I am inviting you all to come with me. What I'm about to do, it is a thing that I don't recommend, but I feel free to do challenges like this. This book has, it is in Portuguese, so which of you will not understand, but it is on there. Here it's saying one, how can I translate that? It is, how can I translate that? I does not know the words, but mathematics, Portuguese, English, Spanish, chemical, not chemical, but chemistry, is, yeah, that's the word. Physics, you know. That's important areas of studies, and this represents one of them. This is the at this time of the night. It is 2:30 a.m. I forgot how to speak in other languages. This is even in Portuguese. This is the height and the length of this book. It is on millimeters. United States find out. And this is the number of pages that it has. 80 pages. Folhas, it is papers. There is 8 papers inside this book. What I'm about to do, as you can see, is empty. My camera is not so well, but it is empty. As far as I know, it is empty. This is better. As you can see, it is entirely empty. And if it is not, I will clean them, erase as I did at the start of the live stream. This was the only page, the first one, that was erased. I'll pick you all. Excuse me. That almost completely erased. What I'm about to do is maybe my explanation of magic words. Well, my objective it is to preencher this book. I like to do that on live, all of that, but I don't think I will do that because I'll have to go live 16 per day, 60 hours per day. But yeah, mainly because I don't want people to think that it is fake in any circumstance. My plan is about to do that in 1 week. Do that on 1 week. It is 80 pages, but I have to do that on the front and on the back. So, in fact, it is 160 pages to be preenched. It is a lot in 1 week. To do the math, I have to do, I think, 20 and something, 23 pages per day. Perhaps, just perhaps, I will not be able to complete it in 1 week, but I will do my best. My plan is to finish that on the next Sunday, so it will be like 1 week and 1 day, because today it is Saturday, so it will be tomorrow will be Sunday, and the next Sunday be 1 week and 1 day. Yeah, that's it. Time to start that. I don't want to be this life to be very messy. It's just me writing down the things. And of course, I'm gonna change the hands. I can write with the both hands, that and that. So yeah, I'm seeing the chats of the both platforms, but let's see if they can. No, I'm seeing the chat occasionally from the red platform. The purple one I am always seeing. But I don't think I will be always every single time. Just want to be able, no, I will view that later. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna turn off my monitor because I care about it, but I'm seeing the chats of the purple platform as loud. Let's start that. Will not be able to see what am I writing, but I will go making a video. I start with the title of the page. Okay. No. Clouds. Put off. No. Okay. I can put the chat on there. Lot of more space to see. I just want to check the camera is in a good position. Yeah, I think so. Yep, it is. I think it is very low. Okay. Now maybe it sounds good. Check. If I put on there, I'm not in the front of the PC. Side it. I think it's good overall. Yeah, I think it's good. If I speak a little bit louder, it will be okay. Does not know how to explain that, but I think I started something very big. I really does not know how to explain it, but recently I was making that big decisions, and I love the feeling. Something that I can't explain exactly. Like when you, just for example, when you are in a toxic relationship and you step up finish the relation. Actually, that's a chorus with my friends. I had a lot of group of friends, but eventually I decided to step aside. Not gonna lie, that made me feel good, and in any manner And I think it is any man, I regret it. I had, how can I say, a group of 60 friends, 60, not 16. And I was not liking the way that they are treating me. No, they didn't threaten me. You're gonna die. But I demand some manners, or just leave. Oh, shit. I was not liking a lot the vibe, so but I think it is an interesting path that I took. I have a philosophy that when I make a decision, it's not forever, it's not unchangeable. I passed so many times thinking on that because I don't want to go back. If I decide something, will be on that way. And I don't want to, oh no, I make the wrong decision. No. We have so little time to think on the things on Earth. Have such a short life. Not invest my time on something that should kill people. If I think, oh my, so many histories of if I didn't betray my husband, if I didn't betray my friend, if I didn't betray my wife, if I didn't abandon my children, if there is a bunch of ifs. We are on low on now. Can I say that the presents? No. And I think this is the curse of the humans. We have so much questions, and still we are so low on answers. But today, every single year that passes, we have more answers, and that answers only generate more questions. It's a loop, infinite one. I think the cause of that is because the answers are on our faces this entire time. All of them, all at once. We just don't look at them and pretend that we don't look for many reasons. Fear, ignorance, because they are unknown. Many reasons, and it starts to make the wrong questions. Not the wrong. There is no wrong question, but what I call it dubious questions. it's a question that you does not need an answer. You're making the wrong question. What you're supposed to do, what you want, the question that you want to do, it is not there. Like, I've seen this a lot of times. Why did I hate myself? A lot of people say that. I think the more interesting question is, okay, hate myself, it's not natural, it's not normal. What are the paths that took me into this way? Not in hating myself, but in all the ambience that you construct or deconstruct. Instead of why I hate myself, what leads me to this way? I don't know, it's all my thoughts. It is very important in this exercise to does not write things that don't have meaning on it. And to that I'm talking to you all while writing that down. That's important to write a bunch of times because my hands are starting to feel pain. Was a lot of time that I was in school, I think 5 years, 6 years, does not know. I think it was 4 years, not that so long. And my hands are not the same at this time. My hands evolved all of these years to write a bunch of things. But it's evolved at this time, at these 4 years. I almost didn't write it in hand. I started to think about my next challenge, but in fact, to be honest, I will only care about the next when I complete this one. I have total focus on this one. I remember that I first started doing that when I was in middle school. Because I saw a video that you have to train to write and do the things with your non-dominant hand so that you train how to your brain works. You start to lose the comfort zone and train your brain to not to repeat the things like just write with my dominant hand that it is this one. And forcing him to adapt. Not him, but it. Force the brain to adapt. That kind of exercises are very interesting for people who has some neural diseases, and to prevent that when it gets old. As I have 22 years, very, very old. Then I really want to see how I will be on my prime. I just want to every single year be better than the old one. I expect much from the medicine and the science and the future about imagine when we became immortals, like we don't die for the old age. I think we can really do that, especially with AI. If it does not die on it. Okay, let me pick some questions from the chat. Remember that I asked it's to make 100 questions, but I only answer 5 at maximum. It's separated into themes. Like the first one, it dated itself. I reject some answers that I give. Let's see. Who are you when there is no one watching? I already did that. What lie do you tell the most? Already. What would you do if you had zero shame for today? For a day? Already did. Already answered that. Do you feel like you deserve the life you live? Already answered. How do you pretend to care about but secretly don't? So the question is, what do you pretend to care about but secretly don't? It is interesting because people generally do quite the opposite. When you are with some friends or people that you want to cause a first good impression, you sit on the table and they start it. Oh man, the reform of my house was really expensive. I chose this color for my room. I chose this mobile. Nobody cares about that. Just does not know how to start a conversation, and the people around pretend that they care. But they really don't. And the best case, they are curious. So the people do quite the opposite. That they in fact they do what the question told me. I was confused. Late at the night. There's another thing that I want to repair. Humans are not made to sleep for 12 a.m. I think it's 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. at 0 hour. are not made to. I think this time it is okay, but when it comes from 1 a.m., sleep at 1 a.m., no, humans are not made to that. With hair exception. In general, no. So I made a mistake. So I want to... And I'm not the type of person that can... I don't have problem to lay into the bed. I instantly go to sleep. Or almost, like I put a video on the cell phone. I don't have this anxiety to have to sleep. I have to sleep and you don't sleep because of that. No. Sleep is a natural thing. If I don't, it is okay. Like, it's not the end of the world to pass the night, wake up. Not. Our body is perfectly adapted to it. Not too many, you have to charge, but past one night, wake it up. Don't think it is the end of the world. And I'm about to do something similar. I don't deal very well with how can I say that? With lack of sleep. I don't deal very well with that. And I can't wake up early. It's a form of thing to do that. I just sleep at the normal schedule that you did and just wake up early. I can't wake up early. I can't function. Does not know why. The question. What things do you pretend that you care about but secretly don't? Nothing. I don't deal with people that I have to cause a first impression. But in general, I have a good story of that. I had a group of friends that one person was really focused in one single thing. This person make his entire career about that. Let's say, I don't want to exploit the person, so let's say that it was from chemistry. Let's say that. This person was really obsessed with chemistry. Really obsessed. And every time we are on house, this person try to change all the things, all the conversations to chemistry. The first time okay, but was becoming very diselegant when the person did that to only speak. The person that speaks too much and don't allow the others to talk. What the people does was change the matter of the conversation to chemistry and just monopolize the conversation. As the person talking for chemistry for almost 40 minutes with non-stop and making the others pretend that they care. It's not the best charismatic way to be probably someone very that don't have many people to talk about that, and how this person becomes very focused on that matter that's on that specifically niche. So something in a way or another lack of attention generates a thing humans. So he tries to transform every single group of friends that he has in the group of chemistry. In this case, specifically, and he tried to do that, the first times it was interesting because I like the people that are very intelligent in one area. I generally are intelligent in one area and try to understand all the others. So, for example, in this example, chemistry was not my specialty. So let's see what he have to talk about. But when the things progresses to more and more of that, I don't like more to know about chemistry because I want to talk about other things besides chemistry. So I just try to change the focus of the conversation. The people insist on that, and you can imagine. I don't remember how it goes, these conversations, but I think I become very undelicated. I think the people deserve a delicate approach. When someone is smelling not good at some party, if it is a friend of mine, I will just tell him. If it's not a friend of mine, I will try to be delicate and I does not have intimacy with that person. So I try to let the person be aware of that fact. If it is not, I will simply, if the person does not understand my delicate approach, I'll try to, again, just tell the person deserves to know. And I did something similar. So I was dedicated, tried to change the focus, the person insisted on make the focus. So I was like, perhaps the best approach would be to, no, I don't think so. Because I think the best approach, I would say that would be to talk to these people on off, like, hey, can you stop just to talk about chemistry? The people are a little bit that way. No, I don't think so. Because this person knows exactly what he's doing. I think my way was interesting. Remember he wants to initiate that, and I just cut him off. I think it was something like that. Like the people, hey, did you know about this thing about chemistry? I just cut him off. No, but anyway, guys, what about that? I'm just interrupting him and keep interrupting. And he just leave the call. Yeah, very gross. So no, I don't pretend that I care about something if I don't. Not the type of people who sacrifice myself to let the others be more happy. No, I was this kind, and it's pretty miserable, the life that you get. I don't recommend any one of you, unless it is the person that you like, something like that. God. Look, I write that down. And it was almost 1 hour. I have to write that down. Yeah, I think this is a proper activity that I had to do. It is very interesting to train discipline. Every word that I'm writing down, it is a proof that I will go to the end. What's the next question? Let me see. What's something you wish you like it but don't? Perhaps I'm very, very lucky. More than I thought. Why I say that? Because all of these questions implies I can see all of these questions going into a revelates a non-healthy ambience that you create. I can see all of that. Name something that you wish to like. You secretly I'm thinking about something like but all of these things I like to do, but I'm not really enjoy at the point to go deep on that and become obsessed. No, but I enjoy it. I would say like learn new languages. This would be a thing that I like to enjoy more, and I mainly on the past. But in general, I like challenges. So I'm learning Spanish. I spent this afternoon reading manga, all in Spanish, just to learn the language. Manga has 100 volumes, I think 120, 110. I read it 20 and something pages, like 21 pages today. I'm on the 41. It's something that I was liking very, very much. But it's not a manga of teaching me something. No, that's a bad thing. It's perhaps for that I will go, after finishing that manga, I'll go to another media. I probably will go with audio and some of the book. Read Lord of the Rings on Spanish. Oh my god, that would be crazy. That's fine, bro. Yeah, my hands. Sorry for the chair noises, if it is coming to. Probably no, will be not. If I have to read something in Spanish, it has to be not a very mathematical, not a very dense book, because I have to focus on the part of learning another language. Like, so the manga that I'm reading, it's perfect, because if I don't understand the words, I can understand the context, and the images can help me on that. Yeah. I can start to see series in Spanish. Films, other shit. Not gonna lie that I am a little bit tired. That will not stop me for now. Ouch, my hands. At least when I finish the question. What part of yourself feels fake? Yeah. Damn. I would say none. Because I understand the purpose of that question. People generally reject the parts of themselves that they don't like. This is not me. In reality, it is. It's just a part of yourself that you stop to recognize as yours. Because traumas, morals, etiquette. The best example of that, it is someone that does not know, follows a religion, something on that bias, like follows the Christianity, and the Christianity teaches you actively to be a good person, actively. Be kind to the others as you wish the others will be to you. And when the person who follows this religion faces a part of it that is evil, it is very, very common to this person to refuse that part. Like, this part is not about me. So, after many times rejecting, this part still is a part of you, but becomes in a different side. Psychology, you can relate that to the AIDS. Or bestial parts responsible for practical and direct desires, no matter what. That's all. But for me, I don't reject any of my parts. I don't recognize them. I change what I don't want. I try to understand that part, why it exists. I think if I have to change or not. If I have, I try to change. And I believe that every single thing on earth, it is changeable. It is very, very sensitivity topic. Because we can... If you pick that part that I said, oh, there is no problem, that's an interesting opinion. Yeah, in fact, until you does not know, for example, until you face something like, okay, if I'm gay, I can change and starts to like women and stops like men. I'm a gay man. I think yes, but I does not know even how to start this. And you should probably not do that, because you lead to a lot of trouble. I recommend you to think about that for your own. Like, it's a part of you that should not be ignored. Should be listened. Every part of you should be listened to be fair. You have to understand yourself. So no, I don't think any part of me feels fake. I feel like there is part of me that I can't access yet. But on the near future, I expect so. I want to understand me better than anyone. I think understanding is one of the best things, one of the most beautiful things by far that someone can do. I try to understand why this monster is a monster. Try to understand why this bad person did that. Why? There's a reason why. But the majority of people don't want this one. Majority of people are ignorant. You cannot agree, but knowing the why of why this person did that. Every single thing that you understand from the others, you understand better yourself. That's something that I'm very biased. Understand the others. A mirror to yourself. Next question. what part of crazy reading? What's your greatest weakness that you have turned into your strength? I think I'm very weak in general. Not on health, I'm very healthy. Not as much as I want to, but in general I am very healthy. Much more than the others. I think my mind needs more health. I'm sick of a bunch of things on the mind. The body is okay and the soul is confused. Now the soul is at war. The body is suffering and the mind is corrupted. The body is suffering because of the two are not these two are not well. But the health on my body is not a problem in general. My mind it is. What was the question actually? The weakness to enter strength. I think that was that. When I was a child, I was well known as the quiet kid. I always cry. Every single day I perhaps cry. Not because traumas, but because I was very sensitive when I was a child. Like someone who's not known. I remember that I cried once because a friend of mine breaks my pen. Yeah, that's about it. My pen. It was not even this one that I'm holding on the camera. No. It was a very, very, very... It is not one that uses ink. It is one that uses... I think it is graphite in English. Made of wood. Wood and graphite at the point. I think that was them. Simply cried a lot about it. Because for me the year just started and I was very excited to write with that thing. But no, I break it. And I was very into that way. Today, I don't cry for almost nothing. Let me put the camera on there. It starts right on there. For almost absolutely nothing I cry. Why? I think I'm not into the men that can't cry. I just don't want to cry in front of the others, but I'm pretty sure that 90.5% of my tears that I had in my life was expended on my childhood and when I was a teenager. I'm fine with everything that occurs. There is nothing to really fear. But I think this is what it transforms into weakness. Today I have fears. I have a lot of fears. They don't dominate my mind. But otherwise they make me more powerful. And I have to do a video because if I don't, I start to lose relevance. This is the type of fear that pulls me to the object that I want. Because yeah, I understand now that you have to use every single tool that you have. At your favor, not against you. This is easy to say, but it's very, very difficult to do. Yeah, I finished my first page. Raison d'être. I finished it. That was, I don't finish it, but it's the other way. But I finished one of the 160. Just write the title right there. It's such a relief to writing with the other hand. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna put that here again. With these hands, I think my words are more beautiful in general. But I'd spend more time writing that now. But they are not so beautiful. It's such a long time that I wrote something with that. These other questions. Chat silence today because of the hours. Can't blame them now. Why do you criticize in others because you hate it in yourself? That's interesting. I usually criticize people who are lazy in general. And I was really lazy. I starts to do knots, and suddenly my criticism was gone. Because it is not easy to do not be lazy, especially when you are a teacher. Criticizes a lot of let's see. I don't read, I don't watch it Hunter x Hunter. I have a lot of friends that did, and I care about them. Because Hunter x Hunter never ended. Something that I criticized. If you start a history, a long one like Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, you have to end the history. Chronicles of Fire and Ice, Game of Thrones, for those who does not know, you have to end the history. If you just do the history and just write that down and and then the middle of the history you don't want to write that anymore because you are lazy, finish that shit. I'm lazy. I'm starting to do not be. Kill that laziness on myself. And every single project that I started on YouTube, when I make a video about Overwatch, I made in one episode. I don't make a series about going to the bronze to the top 500. No, even that I think it is fine to do not finish it, because it's not a series that you became you create a proximity with the characters, with the history, with the storytelling, no. But for example, playing a single player game and does not finish that game, it's okay. I think it's pretty much okay. But tell to the people that are watching you that you will not play that game anymore for X reason. I think you have to end. You have to end. Can be bad, can, but I think the bad ending. This is a very controversial opinion, but I think the bad ending is way better than does not end. There is an anime called I will not remember the anime, but it is a niche zombie anime that the author's diets it alone. And it enders in the first season. The anime was one of my favorite animes of all time, still is. Not because of the quality, but because I simply like it. And there is a continuation of that. There is story after the first season. But the first season was interesting ending. The first season ends on itself, does not generate a continuation that needs to be inserted. No. The first season is okay by itself. Sad because this anime was animated on what, 2016, and it's still like One Punch Man first season 2016 these years, and it's insane. Like on these years there is so much animes, like first and second season of Attack on Titan. These animes are still one of the best well animated animes of all time. Of course, we have an upgrade, but was not an upgrade that we expected after 10 years. Like, what's the name of the anime? With the Tanjiro. Does not know. But there is a lot of scenes that are clearly improvements of animation. And I have to admit that today I'm not really into anime, so like Writting, I know that it is well animated. I don't think in animation any anime comes close to first season of One Punch Man. and the fate in general. Not the anime, I think the movies of Fate. Nothing comes close. And they are pretty much old. That makes me sad, really. But that can be an ignorance of my part. Can be a thing more well animated than One Punch Man's first season, because that shit was insane. Insane with all the words. In terms of anime, I don't think anything comes close to that. I don't even like Fate. I think Fate is... games are not my type. The lore is so confused because there is so much timelines, there is so much variations, there is so much of so much. I don't really like the culture. The characters are interesting. But even with all of that, just the animation kept me watching. Just the animation, just contemplate the artist. Like shit. I watch a Fate where the Artoria picks the Excalibur and just lies the enemy into half. Like just breaks, almost breaks the reality with that. With that page, I will try to sleep. I told you all that I will kept waked, but I think I'll go to sleep for 4 hours, something like that. I will let stream with the cell phone so the cell phone don't goes down. Then I will wake up with the stream. I think I will also. I have to meditate, so yeah. Write a bunch of things. There's a mouse that is 169 pages yet. That would be insane. I don't know. Many pages that I have to do. It's a challenge after all. Let me turn off the monitor again. Guys, wait. I will release a video in soon, I think. Or not. I will release a video in soon. So I will see you all later. But I don't think I will stream. I writing that down because sometimes I will go with the name of that. Let's see. That's green and white thing that you put how can I explain it? There's two owls on there. You put between the two owls and form this format, and you go in the middle of that. Thank you so much for watching. And see you all on the next live stream. But I think I will go with 2 live streams. One to write that's down in order to play another thing to generate clips. Okay. Oh nah. Oh nah. Too many live streams. I want to make shorts every day and I want to post a video every single Sunday. So today it is Saturday. Is it? It's it. No, today it's Sunday. No, it's Saturday. So I want to post a video on Sunday. This Sunday. I will see you all till then. Holy fuck. I'm so fucking tired. Give me money, you all. See you all. Love you.